Hi, anyone and everyone. This is Kim, the Humble Hermit from Come As You Are Oracle. I'm going to do a tarot collective for today. Today is Sunday. Pardon me. It is March 1st, 2026. You may follow me on the talk, the tube, my blog, or not. Totally up to you. Take what resonates. Leave what doesn't. If it doesn't fit, don't make it fit. If some of it fits, God's kiss. We love that for you. Whatever doesn't, just leave it on the table for someone else. You don't need to take on energy that wasn't meant for you. We're going to use Deck of the Undead by Hattie Thorne. You can find this at hattiethorne.com. You can also find it in her Etsy shop. And I highly recommend. You guys know this is like my new favorite deck. I love it. Oh, I love it. She doesn't have it labeled as a tarot deck because it also has Oracle on there. But definitely good for beginners, you know, like it'll help you because it's got a little prompt there to give you an idea. I love decks like that personally. I think it's great. We got 1 on the table. It is a major. 4 on the table. Okay, that one almost fell out. Let me make sure. Ooh. 4 on the table, 2 majors, no reversal. And why am I looking at this backside of the card and thinking of the Wolfman? I mean, I didn't think that before. I thought it was a zombie hand. Now I'm looking at it and I'm thinking Wolfman? It's not even hairy. We're gonna do 2 more shuffles. I think I'm losing it. I'm losing it. Five on the table. Let's do 1 more shuffle. I don't know if that was 2 shuffles or not. 1 more last shuffle. Last shuffle. Last shuffle. Interesting. Bottom of the deck. 6 of Swords, Ace of Cups, 4 of Swords, King of Cups, 2 of Cups. Oh my God. Top of the deck is the World, the Wheel of Fortune, the Moon, Knight of Cups, an ending. It's an ending. The Devil, too. We're going to put that away and pretend we didn't see that. Something about an ending. All right. We got 6 with bottom of the deck. 2 majors. 4 minors. No reversal. We've got the Tower. 7 of Wands. The Star. 2 of Swords. Queen of Cups. We get this one a lot, I feel like. The Queen of Cups. And the 7 of Wands. And bottom of the deck, Page of Swords. Feminine, masculine, take how it resonates. It doesn't matter. Someone has to choose a path or a direction. And I think someone is going to be shocked by what they choose. Or maybe somebody else is going to be shocked by what they choose. Because somebody's having a tower moment. And with the 7 of Wands, like they're having to defend their choice. It kind of gives like I'm gonna give you two scenarios here. Okay, one is gonna be relationship, like romantic, and this would be like someone feeling like they have to choose between two people. And yeah, I know you're gonna say like, oh, nobody wants to be a choice. Okay, everybody has to make choices. So I understand not wanting to be a choice, but at the same time, everybody has to make choices in life for everything, not just romance. But this would be like somebody having two choices for relationships. And it's like this person, they're going to make their choice and they're going to go in that direction with the hope that that other person is going to reciprocate their energy and want to be with them too. And I think it's shocking to everybody involved. It's shocking to the person that makes the choice. It's shocking to the person that they choose. And it's shocking to anybody that is watching. And it could be for a number of reasons, right? Take how it resonates. It could be like age difference, race difference. It could even be like somebody was gay and now they're straight, or vice versa. Like somebody who used to be with men all the time, but now they want to be with a woman. Something like that. It could be differences of religion. I don't know. It could even be something as simple as being like coworkers and it's frowned upon. It could be something like a friend of the family and you're not supposed to go there, kind of thing. The other flip side of that is this: it's not romance, it's not relationship. It's somebody having to make a decision in regards to their life. And it's kind of like somebody going to God and saying, okay, I have multiple choices, right? And this is the choice I'm going to make. And this is the path I'm going to go down. And I hope for your support and your guidance. This is what I want to pour my energy into. And this is what I plan on like doing with the rest of my life, right? And it's almost like I wouldn't say God is shocked about it, but he could be. But I think people watching are going to be shocked. Family, friends, neighbors, coworkers, whatever the case, are going to be like, you're doing what now? And it could be something as simple as like, you worked in retail for like 30 years and now you got your degree and you're going to be a teacher, but you're starting out late in life. Or you used to work in an office, but now you got your degree and you're going to go work in a zoo because you got a zoology degree. I don't know I don't know. I'm just saying, like, there's like people are going to be like, you're doing what now? Like, what are you, why? What are you, who, what? I don't think God technically would be surprised. I think God would be supportive in whatever anybody wanted to do. That's just my opinion. I think God has hopes for individuals. I think God gives you guidance. I think God shows you things. But again, we're all human. We're all living on this plane. It's all our decision in the end. We're the ones that have to live this life. Okay. Oh my God, he made me laugh. I just heard, just finish something. Oh my God. I know what he's talking about. For me, he's talking about my book. I don't know about you all, but I know he's talking about my book. Like, finish it already. It's hilarious. I'm not at all offended, sir. Not at all. Yeah, okay, that first scenario with the romance, like somebody choosing someone for romance and it's unexpected and like people are going to be shocked. I'm looking at this zombie and I'm thinking some people might actually be horrified. Fuck them. I mean, seriously, fuck them. You live your life the way you want to live your life. You get romantically involved with who you want to get romantically involved with, as long as it's not abusive or illegal. Like, who the fuck cares? Like, see, there's such a double standard out there too. There's always people like being okay with a certain scenario for one person but not for another. And let me just give you an example. Let me just give you an example, okay? Um the guy that, if you subscribe, the guy that I was in love with last year that works in my department in the warehouse, he is he's 19 years younger than me. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I just said that. He's 19 years younger than me. He's of age. He's an adult. Well, is he an adult? I don't. After everything that happened, is he an adult? Um, 19 years younger than me. And people would probably be like, oh, that's disgusting. Like, ew, like you're a cradle robber. Ew, you're a child molester. Ew, this, that, and the other. However, however, there was an article that I saw on, I want to say Facebook. And it wasn't an article, it was a reel, I think. About Reese Witherspoon and her husband, and he is 19 years younger than her. I think. I swear to God, I saw that on there. And people were on there like, "Oh my God, age doesn't matter," and they're so happy, and da 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 da. And it makes me laugh because there sometimes is that like double standard, right? Like you'll look at one couple, like an older man and a younger woman, and you'll be like, "Ew, that's disgusting." Like, she's too young for him. But then you'll look at like a movie star or a singer or a politician, even, and they'll be married. A man will be married to a younger woman, and you'll be like, oh, look at them. They've been together for so long. Look at how cute they are. Look at their kids. They look just like them. Da 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 da. And it's like, really? Really? Like, where does that come from? Because you're a hypocrite, basically, if you're okay for it with one person but you're not okay for it with another. That's like, and this is another example, regarding my life. um the lady that I used to be friends with at work, who I call the forever 12-year-old, the forever 13-year-old, like she has that middle school mentality, like she competes with women and has to get even all the time. Not friends anymore. um just coworkers. She I remember one time me telling her, and this was like, I don't know, like 3 or 4 years ago, telling her I had a crush on a guy I was talking to online. No, no, no. I didn't have a crush on a guy. But it was after my divorce, and I was talking to men online on dating apps, and there was this one guy. So I would have been 42, and he was I want to say 23, 24. So he would have been like 19, 18 years younger than me at the time. And he lived in Pleasant Prairie, Kenosha, somewhere just over the border in Wisconsin. I live here close to the border of Wisconsin, but in Illinois. And I remember telling her at the time, and my other friend, our other friend, and I remember her being like, oh, that's disgusting. Like, I wouldn't date anybody younger than my son, blah, 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 blah. And I remember I looked at her and I'm like, he's older than your son. And she goes, that's still weird. She's like, you can't find someone your own age. And then what killed me was I said to her, I said, I don't even have kids. Like it's not awkward for me. I don't have kids. He's younger than me. Yeah, okay, great. But I don't have kids. It's not like I'm going to take him home to meet my kids and my kids are going to be like, brother? You know what I mean? And then what killed me about that whole situation is her and I had just stopped being friends. I stopped hanging out with her. I stopped talking to her because a bunch of things went down between us. And I was very uncomfortable in that friendship. Because again, she's competitive, she's controlling. It's just a weird dynamic for a friend. And the fact that I went through that with the ex-best friend, she literally starts to date, and she's 2 years older than me. So when I was 42, she was 44. So we're talking like a year later. I'm 43, she's 45. She starts dating a 25-year-old guy. So he's 20 years younger than her, who is not married, but is living with his baby mama and their 5 kids, and supposedly was not with her. She starts dating this guy. And I use the term dating loosely because really it was just for one thing. And I remember going to our mutual friend and not caring at all that she was probably going to tell her about it. I remember going to our mutual friend and being like, excuse me, what is this? And our mutual friend was like, what do you mean? And I looked at her and I said, she made fun of me last year for dating some guy, I didn't date him. I didn't even meet him, actually. Talking to some guy that was 19, 18 years younger than me. And now she's seeing and having relations with somebody that's 20 years younger than her, who is only like 2 years older than her son. And our mutual friend started laughing and she goes, I'm not getting involved in this. But do you see what I'm talking about? Like the hypocrisy? Like what's good for the goose is not good for the gander. You know what I'm saying? Or vice versa. Something people are going to be shocked about, like some connection. And I really think it's a relationship. It could even be like somebody that has money and somebody that doesn't have money, like a Cinderella kind of story. And it's kind of funny because with the star card, whoever these two people are that are going to get together, it's like it gives me like they both wanted to get together with each other, and for whatever reason, like it took a while to get there, and now they're going to come together, and it's going to be amazing for them. It's going to be great for them with the Queen of Cups. Like they're going to pour into each other. And people are going to watch this and be shocked. It doesn't even necessarily have to be anything crazy. It could just be two people that don't seem like they would match. You know what I mean? Like an emo kind of girl and a jock kind of guy, or a punk kind of guy and a nerdy kind of girl, something like that. It could be anything like that. And I think that'll be a tower moment too, is like two people getting together and almost like having to defend their relationship from like onlookers, you know? So it's going to be, there's going to be a tower moment when the one person chooses their person. And then there's going to be another tower moment when they get together, because people are going to look at them and be like, what the hell? Like, where did this even sprout from? Okay, I just heard the song again in my head, and it could just be me, y'all, but I'm going to say it. I posted the video earlier. I posted it as a short, but I guess anything around 3 minutes or longer video wise, it shows up as a video and not a short, I guess. Because it came up as a video and not a short, even though I uploaded it as a short, because it's more entertainment and not a reading. Anyway, it was a video about like movies and music and TV from the 80s, and the song was Waiting for a Star to Fall. I just heard that. Like, waiting for a star to fall. Maybe somebody was waiting for somebody to realize they had feelings for them. Like somebody had feelings for someone, but they were waiting for that person to realize they had feelings for them. Does that make sense? Because I said that somebody had to choose between two people, but I'm looking at this Two of Swords and it says which way you choose. They're blindfolded. Like they're blindfolded. And it kind of gives me the, like, yeah, maybe somebody had to make a choice between two people. You know, maybe they were interested in someone, but someone else was interested in them. And they were like, okay, well, I really want, Ted is like, I really want Betty, but Susie likes me. I don't even know if Betty is interested in me. Do I go towards Betty and say something, or do I just get with Susie because she seems like she likes me? But it's somebody like going on blind faith and being like, no, I'm going towards Betty. Like they're the one that I want. Like I want to see what happens. Like somebody facing their truth. And it ends up working out. It ends up working out. All right, I'm going to leave it there, y'all. Take from it what you will. I hope it resonates. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope, if anything, you were entertained. I hope everybody enjoys their Sunday, the rest of the weekend. It's beautiful here, nice and sunny. Chilly, but nice and sunny. I'll talk to you later. Bye.